Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. It's Wednesday, December 4th, 2024, and the moon is in Cap. It's pretty much in Cap all day, Capricorn. Again, Capricorn is that pragmatic, practical, wanting to organize and utilize energy to the best of our ability. The moon's going to be in Capricorn until 11:23 this evening on the east coast of the U.S. So for some folks out west, you'll have a little bit of that Aquarius moon at the end of the day. We only get about 40 minutes of it. Today we have a number of exact aspects that are worth talking about. But before I get there, I just want to apologize for you guys. I did go out in the morning, yesterday morning. It was cold yesterday, but I think it's colder this morning. And I did it, and then I went into my nice, warm, cozy office and then forgot to put it up. So I know many of you were a little concerned about me. I was fine. I was just a little bit of an airhead yesterday. Mercury's retrograde. It happens. And I dove into work. Trying to, believe it or not, reorganize my schedule. As some of you who have readings realize that I sent you out little notes to see if we could move things around. But if you didn't get a note, you're fine. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Sorry. Excuse me. We had an early morning opposition between Mercury and Jupiter. Mercury, the planet of the mind. Jupiter, also the planet of the mind. Mercury deals with our logical sort of left brain, whereas Jupiter deals with the right brain, the creative brain. Oppositions are points of awareness. This is the second of three exact oppositions between these two planets. Both these planets at this time are retrograde. So this brings a tendency to try to find meaning and purpose. It's important to pay attention to the details because our plans can be too grandiose. We have all these great ideas and proclamations, and I'm not just talking about us. I'm talking about certain folk who are, I guess, slated to take control of the U.S. We'll just call it that way. But great plans, you need the details. The thing about both these planets being retrograde at this time is a sense that the best ideas, the best plans come from within. It's about introspection, and I just want to show you that we didn't get snow last night, but everything is wicked crispy. It's really cold this morning. But I'm good. I got enough clothes. Don't worry about me. So we do have an awareness, and it's a balance between the big picture and the small details. There are things that we can do to face the future, even if it's a future we don't want to see. I'm still open to the possibilities that things will change. But people are starting to get set in this thought form. They're setting up. It's like everything's falling into place, and they've decided that this is the direction that we're gonna go in. And while miracles happen every day, we still have to sort of be pragmatic about it. And one of the aspects today is a square between the Sun and Saturn. Saturn is reality, and the Sun is illumination. It is a last quarter crisis in consciousness and crisis in belief square. So there are some people who are at a crisis point who thought maybe one thing and are realizing that it's something else. It is a rebellious energy, and so the seeds are being planted for the rebellion, as it were, with this. But we do have to face obstacles, look at things realistically. But as we take the steps that are necessary, the first thing we don't want to be petrified and not doing anything. There are things that need to get done. Now, I did watch a really good video today Most of it I agreed with. There were a couple of things the lady said that I think she's just missing the boat a little bit, but that's okay. She can miss the boat because the majority of things she said was pretty good. And it was on Politics Girl, and she was talking to a former, her family's Ukrainian. I don't know if she was born in Ukraine. I think maybe she was, but she's a historian, and she has a historical picture of fascism and Putin and what the Ukrainians are going through and what's up for the Americans. And because it's not something that we've really had to deal with on our own soil, at least in anybody's memory. So really good information. Politics Girl. I'll put the link up on my community page so you guys can check that out. And then lastly, we have Venus make a sextile to Neptune. This is really nice. The other two aspects are kind of harsh because they're realistic and everything's in our face. The Venus sextile Neptune helps us to communicate with spirit, helps us to visualize the kind of world that we want to live in, and that is the key. Stand sure in your own heart. Take the steps that are necessary to keep yourself safe in this situation. Do not feel like you can't speak out. I think a lot of people feel like they can't speak out, but I am noticing more and more people saying things. We have a little window here to say these things. So say them while you can. Plan as you might. Shine your light as you will. And we're all in this together, guys. I'm not going anywhere. You guys aren't going anywhere. The force is strong within us all. And that force is a force of love. So random acts of kindness, small acts of kindness, do things that make you feel good. And we will face this together. All right, guys, I'm going to go because it is, hold on, I know I'm making you a little dizzy. It is, what does that say? 26 maybe this morning. So I'm going to go and thaw out. And I will put this up immediately so you guys don't worry about me all day. Take care. Much love. Mystic Sisters this Saturday on my channel, Victoria Skirbo, 7 Eastern, 6 Central. I'm sure there'll be plenty of really cool things to talk about. Let's see. There is a Moon Shadows episode out there. There's Mystic Sisters from last Saturday. There is the astrology of the week ahead this week. Very, very potent week. You can check that out as well on my channel. And what else? I am going to be putting the week ahead out towards the end of this week for next week. Big things happening next week. And I'm also going to include the full moon, which actually happens on the Monday. But I usually only go Saturday to Sunday. But we'll talk about it anyway. Take care, everyone. Much love. Namaste.